Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'll be tonight talking about what it's like to witness greatness in sports. This is a long over the topic. I did mention but let's go talk about this year, so let's get right to it. Is to be able to witness greatness, especially on a regular basis, and able to watch persons who are great in particular sports like basketball, football, tennis, and any type of sport that I watch. With cricket, I mean it's beautiful to watch. You can learn a whole lot in track and field, etc. It's really fun to watch, to be honest, because you can learn a whole lot. You watch how it's been done, whether or basketball, which I would watch with NBA or college basketball or NBA basketball, I've watched whether it's NBA with LeBron and who be them on the crew. There's so much great players on the team. Don't be NBA, there's so much great players on that as well, like Aja, Candice and all those players. It's really beautiful to watch. The recent WNBA finals I watched was last race Aces versus the Liberty. No, that matchup was talked about pretty much all season. Cause you had very stacked teams. Talked about meeting up. They talked about it all year. And to really ultimately, if you watch, I watch the semis when Aces played the Dallas Wings. Not surprised that Aces sweep them, because the Aces was just a better team. And no, the Wings played a very great game 3. But down the stretch, yeah, the Aces really amped up, and then that I thought the Aces were just offense team, but it turned out they're actually a complete team. They can win in ways. But there was a type of team, and they deserve to win back to back as well, because they're the type of team that puts so much pressure on the offense for you to deliver on a regular basis. And even if they don't have great offense, they can play defense on a high level as well. When you can play on both sides but on a high level, even if one of them is gone, you can't have the other one pick up for you and them team there. So, and watching big games like that, I just told you, that game 4 was really something. I thought it was good. This is because two of the Aces star players was out. Or three of them actually. One was out from July. And someone dig down deep and won game 4. Yeah. When the game was got close, I said, okay, this is concerning. And I was like, if the game get dicey, I'll take the Aces, because I noticed Liberty would miss Doritos on like a regular basis. And I'm like, if the game gets very close, like under 5 minutes the fourth quarter, and you need to eat Doritos constantly, I'll take the Aces. And well, they won by a point and won the championship. None of that, they went back to back. That happened in a while. So it's 2001, 2002 when the Spurs did it. So we were talking about issue of the WNBA. So, and then NBA this year, but I recently watched was Miami Heat and Denver Nuggets. Nuggets took them on the 5. I mean, talking about that series, Nuggets proved they were the better team, not just during that time, but all postseason they were the better team. They showed why they were the 1 seed. And for them, they would be doubted. They're the 1 seed, and yet they get doubted. I guess because they never get it often. One thing I noticed with them, you had Djokovic and Jamal Murray, and one thing I noticed with them is that when Murray was in there, Djokovic was Djokovic was doing his thing, but if you're asking me who's the best player, Djokovic was the best player, but Murray would be the most important one. And he played up because when Murray was out, they could have made a fire in the first round. But when he was there in 2020, they went to the conference finals ultimately to the Lakers. Lakers eventually went on to win the whole thing. In Miami sit. I thought when I watched the highlights, the Lakers were the better team because they had two of the best players, and none of the Heat players. I know, unfortunately for Miami, they had players that got injured, but I believe it didn't matter because when you're the better team, even with other teams in the full strength, I mean, if you were to ask me back then, I would take the Lakers at the A game over Miami's A game minute of the week. Like I said, fortunately, two of the best players from Miami went down, but that didn't matter. And you hear excuses all day about, oh, this player went down. I don't think it matter. Again, when you're the better team, it don't matter. Football now, you know, you have the great players. You have Messi, Ronaldo, two of the goats. Talked about. You see, I did talk about able to witness greatness. You see, it's easy to hate on greatness when it's on a consistent basis. I mean, I prefer you do some consistent base in the week than you do it there and there. Greatness done regularly, not just there and there, a one off, something like that. You guys I'm talking about. To win a championship in any sport, you have to be consistent with it. When I watch tennis this year, I watch Djokovic and I watch Coco Golf and the other and Sabalenka and the other females. It was great tennis, especially in the U.S. Open. I mean, start with the females first. I proud to Coco for winning the whole thing. I mean, I watched that women's final and the semis and the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals, oh my goodness. Can't remember the name, but she get that lady but bad. Even that's a hour. And then the semis was really good. Yeah, plenty of long rallies. It's really one of those would last for 40 shots. It's like dumb, you know what I'm saying? But then they go on top and the second semis was really good. Went the distance. Um, Sabalenka won. Two, that was only prior to the final. That was tough, you know. Every other matches was convincingly. She won a straight sets, pretty much. So until they get semis, and then Maria Keys gave her a run for her money. Djokovic, his toughest match was in the third round when he almost lost, and he reversed 3-0 another player from Serbia. Other than that, after that was straight sets. After that, you know what I mean? Now in the main tennis in USA, the match that everyone he wanted to see was Djokovic and Alcaraz. I was calling Alcaraz this year, especially during the matches. He was just ridiculous. No, he lost in the semis to Medvedev. Fast Medvedev. Actually thought Medvedev was going to get a set of Djokovic. But even when he was playing, he somehow still won in straight sets. I watched Djokovic and Ben Shelton in the semis, and I heard that prior to the match, and even Ben Shelton thought that he was just another game. I'm like, yeah, that's disrespectful as heck. You're not just playing any other player. You're playing someone who won like 23 Grand Slam titles. That's crazy. And this year he only lost one game. That was the first Alcaraz in the Wimbledon final. That's the only game he lost in the Grand Slam. In Grand Slam, you have tournaments. You have Australia Open, which Djokovic won. I think he dropped us there too. But other than that, everyone else, he won the straight sets, and then he won the French Open, and then he lost the Wimbledon final, as I just mentioned before. They have four of them really. 26-1 was his record. That's 27 whatever record. Anyway, it's crazy. And half the time he's in the final. So listen, it's really best to appreciate greatness when you have it, you know, because any day stuff like this will come after. And the way he's playing, his defense was nuts. He was had that defense. He had great matches with Federer, Nadal, and he has some great matches with Medvedev and Alcaraz and the other matches. Them I've watched several of his matches. Them especially the 5-set matches. Them playing them win the distance, trying to get straight setters. And his record in 5-set matches, Djokovic I'm talking about, Novak, is ridiculous. It's over 10 wins. And his record in tie breaks was also nuts as well. So, and then I watch a player like Franz Tiafoe. Now he surprised everybody last US Open last year. When he came out of nowhere, he beat Naval. And then the semis was Awashima Alvarez semis. That was a great match. And what did with Alvarez what impressed me with him last year in the 2022 US Open was when he was like 4-1, whatever it was. Every matches from there went the distance. And somehow he had it in him. In finals, I'd have to watch the finals. So I won. But he won the whole thing. Though either way. Alvarez played Sinner. That match was just ridiculous. I started watching the match. I need to finish watching, but that was nuts. You know what I'm saying? So my first started watching tennis was my first match I ever watched was it was Maria and can't remember the name right now. So I really look into tennis and there's some really good matches. I watched some of Serena's matches and I can see why they were considered the greatest tennis player. If you want women's related, she repeated in US Open 2012, 13, 14. That's nuts. No woman has done it ever since. That show you, and the competition is really up there because you have so much great players in the women's and you have great players in the men as well. Like you really can't tell. It just comes down to when you have so much great players and the competition is stiff and it's very tight. It just comes down to who's more consistent. You get me what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? So it just comes down to who's more consistent with it. This year's you tends to be interesting. Yeah, Naomi Osaka didn't play this year because she was in it. So she did not she'll play this year. So that will go. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, you have some great players in different sports, and you watch it go head to head. It's just a matter of who wants it more. That's what it comes down to. And there's some matches that are must watch TV that you just can't wait to see it. When you do get that match, you have some boxing and much matches as well. I'll talk about boxing another time. But yeah, that's my video. Guys, remember to subscribe to my channel and click on notification for upcoming videos.